Disciple Women's Ministries has matured me, grown me, prepared me, trained me, made me new friends, and has enriched my life more than I can tell. And I would recommend it to any woman to be part of the Disciple Women's Ministry.
32 years ago, I had my first Disciples Women, beginning. I wouldn't pray in public. I wouldn't do anything where I would have to answer questions about anything related to the Bible. Well, as of today, I serve as a minister at Broadmoor Christian Church in Shreveport, Louisiana, and it has been an awesome experience.
La Iglesia Discípulos de Cristo me ha ofrecido gran experiencia de crecimiento y de florecer. Me ha dado la oportunidad de desarrollar las destrezas que Dios me ha dado. Fue a través del ministerio Enablers, que hoy se conoce como Leadership Apprentice Program, que pude desarrollar mis talentos. Yo soy madre, soy hija, soy tía, soy abuela, soy tu amiga. Yo soy una mujer discípulo.
I was privileged to go to India in 2002, and I met the most faithful women, I believe, in the world. In their poverty, they gave out of generosity of their spirit. And it has nothing to do with how much you have, but how much you're willing to share of what God has given to you.
I've been involved with women's ministries for over 25 years when a friend of mine convinced me that I needed to have time for myself. And I want to speak about the blessing box offering because to me that's the easiest to understand, and half of it goes to Disciples Mission Fund and half of it goes to the Women's Disciple Ministries. And our congregation is small, but it allows us to affect more people.
My daughter, when she was little, was eating her breakfast one morning. The blessing box was there and she said, "Daddy, do you have a nickel? I feel a blessing." And she put it in the blessing box. It's twofold. Not only do we get the money that goes to help the women's ministry, but we realize how many blessings we have every time we put a penny, a nickel, a dime, or a dollar in. We are a very blessed people.
I have been a Disciples woman all of my life. My mother started taking me to women's groups when I was a baby. She told me that I was going, because I was going to be a part of their fellowship, I was going to learn about the mission work of the church, and I also was going to study the Bible. And she was right. And all this time, I've fellowshipped, I've studied, I've done mission, and it's wonderful because you see, that makes me a Disciples woman.
Yo creo que el Ministerio de la Mujer es importante, es muy importante, y para mí significa ser yo misma. El Ministerio de la Mujer es un espacio especial donde cada una de nosotras podemos encontrar realmente lo que buscamos. Y el Ministerio Discípulos de Cristo de la Mujer determina la importancia del empoderamiento en la mujer, el desarrollo y el liderazgo. Es el lugar donde invitamos a otras también a encontrarse a sí mismas.
I'm a Disciples woman because I believe it awakens my talents and gifts, and I'm able to be with other like-minded sisters in Christ. And we are allowed to empower and enrich and excite others through mission and service. And it really allows me to put the feet on my faith. And that's why we're Disciples women.